good.
And that's the difference right there. That's what the Spurs were missing. De'Aaron Fox, he is back and letting his presence be known early.
Look at the pressure, too, on the defensive end.
A.J. Mitchell, the insertion into the lineup. Chet Holmgren, blocked by Vassell. Wemby leads him back the other way. Hartenstein guarding. Attack and cover. 8 to shoot, back to Wemby. Step back
Wait a minute now. Is he going into his bag this early, Jamal?
It couldn't start soon enough for him, Reg.
Fox a quick hand. Wemby in the corner. Able to take it away. Spurs on the run the other way. Champagny launching. Castle the rebound weak side. Foul. What a start. First one good for Castle.
He has that inner belief that when something goes wrong, I will try to right it as quick as possible, and he has a knack for doing it.
First 7, Spurs.
It's a lot like game 1, how the Spurs got out quickly.
Foul on Castle, trailing Gilgeous.
Just a layer of pressure off of Shea.
Mitchell space to turn the corner and shoot. Rebound by Vassell. Thunder 0 for 2 and a turnover. Vassell pulls free. He got him off. Timeout, OKC. Back to Zora in a second. Gilgeous-Alexander on the probe around Wemby. Couldn't finish. Mitchell secures 4 OKC. They've opened 0 for 3. Dort lost it. Castle a handoff. Wembanyama leads the break. Hit a head box. That's close.
That's when the Spurs are at their best, scoring in the first 7 seconds off of their defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander sees a lot of hands. Castle with the block. Unbelievable start for the Spurs. Castle back the other way. Wembanyama and Dort down. Vassell a triple. Again. In a row to open the game. Holmgren looking for space. Nothing easy for the Thunder. Bad pass saved by SGA. To Hartenstein, got to shoot. Wembanyama blocks his patented shot. Behind the play, foul. Couldn't hear it.
This ball game for San Antonio.
Last team to start 15-0 to begin the game. The Lakers in the bubble. Vassell, the miss. 16-0 is the record in the play-by-play era when they tracked each score in the NBA. Record-setting start on the doorstep of a playoff game for San Antonio. Can Caruso off the bench end it? No. Champagny the board.
Reg, this Spurs defense is like the Legion of Boom with the old Seahawks. They are everywhere.
Vassell. Missed back-to-back threes. And the Thunder settle in. 0 for 6 from the field. 3 turnovers. Dort, Hartenstein, finally.
And he thought twice about that push shot because Wemby was right in front of him.
Hartenstein will not be the most popular man in this town. Oh, what a move by Fox.
Boy, did they miss him.
Caruso back the other way. Bumps one down. It was when they were struggling in game 1 that Caruso went nuts with 31 points. Fox threw it away. Caruso, another steal. Champagny took it back from him. Chased by Caruso. Nice job to finish.
Champagny for the Caruso on Caruso.
Mitchell, Vassell knocked it away. Feels like there's a 6th Spur. That play-by-play era goes back to the late 90s. Off the bench, Kane short on the three. Kept alive for OKC. It's to Cason Wallace, who has checked in. And he hits a three. His shooting has been good in this series. 7 of 12 from three.
Well, you see Coach Dagnall electing to go with more offense on the floor here. Smaller lineup.
Castle from deep. It's their last 3 threes. Wemby on the bench. Jalen Williams and Luke Cornett are in as the bigs.
No Wemby on the floor. Time to attack the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander in a straight jacket. Found Caruso, who settles and scores.
All right now, so these are back-to-back threes here as head coach Mitch Johnson is going to call his off. Has been Alex Caruso, the veteran.
Such a stabilizer in game one. Went to double overtime. There he is doubling right away on Castle. Pitched out to Keldon Johnson, reigning 6th man of the year in the league. And it will go start at 0-6. You see how they've gotten going in this one. Caruso a big part of it as Gilgeous-Alexander got hit up by the eye on the pass. Johnson on the attack. To Harper. Off the adductor injury. And he suffered. Out in the 3rd quarter of game 2. Johnson holding Williams' jersey. Gilgeous-Alexander to McCain. Caruso pumps to keep it alive. No shot clock reset. Williams let the flyby go. Knockdown 3. 8 in a row for the Thunder. All without Wembanyama.
That gives so much space when you're big. Step out and knock down a three-pointer. Even if he misses, the threat of him making it gives space.
Castle allowed. Cornett. The finish. Been a quiet start to this series for Luke Cornett. Just 4 points in 2 games. Williams again.
No hesitation there by Jay Will. And this is exactly what the doctor or the Thunder.
4 of 8 shooting the 3 in this series. Harper trying to get inside after that big 15-0 start. The Thunder roar back. McCain finds the line. Wallace joins the play. Fouled by Johnson. And all this beat. Wallace joins the play. Fouled by Johnson. Taking a look at tonight.
Castle, too.
But you see the adjustment, Reg, they put Alex Caruso and SGA in pick and roll. So if you want to double it, he'll throw it back, and now Caruso either can play against a closeout or have an open three-point shot.
Castle initiates from the top. Johnson launches.
Boy, they need Keldon Johnson's contributions offensively. He has really struggled in these playoffs. Reigning 6th man of the year.
Kane got a step, pulls up over Vassell. He has smoothly, despite the mid-year trade from Philadelphia, found his way into a Thunder team that has a very solid and set way of playing. Castle past Caruso. Hit by Holmgren. Just voted first team all defenses. That team was an out. Comes A.J. Mitchell. When they don't see Wembanyama, it's like attack, and then Wemby shows up near the paint, and they bail to get into half court. But Kane challenge. Holmgren at the rim. Wembanyama too much. Johnson for back-to-back corner. 3. Vassell couldn't throw it back in. Foul. Mark Davis has
videos. It said executive producer Leah Wilcox. She was on there.
Great honor for the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. Gilgeous-Alexander scoreless in the 1st quarter. Holmgren now has 4 points as he only had 1. The Thunder are down 2.
Well, he's making all the right reads right now. They're doubling him, and his big guys are knocking down shots, but in the end can give him more space.
Clock at 5. Champagny moves back to Fox. Late clock. Hits the 3. And the rebound by Williams. 8 points for Jalen Williams in the 1st quarter. J-Dub, the other Jalen Williams, out with injury. Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by the rookie, first rounder, Carter Bryant, steps back for his first points and for the lead. Oklahoma City down 15-0 to start has come back to take a one-point edge. Bryant inside. Williams took it away. Now after that start, the Thunder have just hung tough. Holmgren hits back out. SGA to the left. Dort.
It's got to be a quick swing by Dort. He had Jalen Williams wide open.
Williams open again. And he hits again. Woo, Williams, 3. Here to the start of the second. Bryant takes care of that. 9th three-pointer of this postseason in 19 attempts.
We always talk about the superstars and how they make others better. Right now, the others are making the superstars better with making big shot after big shot.
Look at Victor just patrolling the paint, switching off on everything.
Williams with the fake, trying to draw the contact. Castle gets the board. Spurs back the other way. Foxes look good off that ankle injury. Gets inside and gets 2.
There was De'Aaron and keep him in front.
Inside Wallace with the cut. All started with a punishing screen by Dort at midcourt.
And that's just, you get to this area, you cut, because that's where the soft spot of the defense is.
6 assists for SGA.
He's still having fingerprints on this first half here.
Stepping back for 3. Again, well defended. Pitch to Holmgren inside. Casey Wallace saw him behind the play.
Well, good start to this second quarter offensively from Chet.
Wembanyama wants to get going. Bryant in traffic. Ball movement excellent. Result not there. Axel off the 3.
By the Spurs, but now they're starting to find a little bit of rhythm here for the Thunder.
Veteran Harrison Barnes, Dylan Harper check in for San Antonio. Gilgeous Alexander, the inside overcast, tough shot. Made his second field goal.
Lean.
That's that Kobe lean. You seen it up close. You know that lean.
I know it very well. Not only by Kobe, but MJ too.
Yeah, that's a fact.
There is Barnes, guarded by McCain. Carter Bryant. The fake on the 3. Barnes out of the corner. Good rebound. Harper inside to clean it up.
And that's what Harper was so good in game 1 on the offensive glass, using that size to get some offensive rebounds and putbacks.
Strong defense as well throughout. Almost forced the turnover. Holmgren has it back. Wallace, tough shot over the outstretched Wembanyama. Quiet start to the second quarter for Victor, looking to get going. Sees Chet, and often gets him going. The bump. Would have been an end one. He'll come to the line for 2 free throws.
They're unbearable to watch, the flopping, the flailing. I love everything about SGA. I know
He talks about that perspective.
Some great numbers. Tom Haberstroh does a sensational job with analytics as had today about the number of times SGA on field goal attempts hits the ground at 10% more than anybody else in this postseason. Including the likes of James Harden. Kane hits for 2. And Oklahoma City takes the 1-point lead. Look, it's a big playoff series with big-name players. There's always been narratives that develop it. It's part of the joy of watching, loving, and talking about basketball. Holmgren holding Wembanyama at a foul here. And part of the story we're going to see for many years to come. You get the feeling this is just chapter 1 of a postseason rivalry with these two. Wembanyama trying to get on the board here in the second. Harrison Barnes is fast.
here's the zone now by the Thunder.
Hartenstein keeping an eye on Wemby, patrolling that free throw circle area. And Oklahoma City, none on the Spurs. Vassell contested 3. A tough shot.
In a span of 1 minute to start this ball game. What a start for Vassell with 9.
Halfway through the quarter, 8 lead changes already here in the second. After Oklahoma City fell behind 15-0 at the start of this one. Isaiah Joe in for the Thunder. Mitchell's shot hit the side. Starting roll is 1 of 4 thus far from the field. Wembanyama directing.
He wants a screen. He wants a certain matchup right now.
Got Joe out there. Joe recovers. No switch. Clock at 8. Vassell crashes out. Mitchell back the other way for the Thunder. #1 seed in the West. They get back to the NBA Finals. Beat Indiana last year in 7. Mitchell blocked by Castle. His defense has been good. Harper and Caruso collide. Got back in the game. Back cut Joe held by Vassell. Foul.
Position to give you support.
Because if you send them downhill, there's no
help.
There's no backdoor help.
Hartenstein. Nice feed inside. The cutting McCain. Finishes at the basket. And going to go the other way. Caruso draws the foul in the backcourt.
These are 2 extra possessions now.
Going to take it to the basket. Lob it toward Hartenstein. He got hit.
Don was calling for the lob.
Here it is.
They're down 15-0. He's the guy who calmed everyone down.
G League team. Caruso is on that team. These guys have been around each other for a long time. Caruso obviously has since moved out of the organization and come back. Won a title with the Lakers in 2020. Up high, hit by Johnson, facing Mitchell. Going to go the other way. Foul on the Spurs.
They didn't look at it.
Mitchell stayed down as long as possible, give him a chance to think about it.
He gave him a chance, right?
Yeah, he kept playing. Isaiah Joe knocks down 3, and the Thunder have a 5-point lead, their biggest of the night, on this 7-0 run.
You see that pass by Hartenstein? That pass is just as important because it allows separation for his guard to get the shot.
Vassell off again without Wembanyama. Another run by the Thunder, and doing it with Gilgeous-Alexander on the bench. It fell down 15-0. Their MVP, the MVP of the league, has only
The Thunder.
66-point advantage in the first 2 games. Off the bench from Oklahoma City, moving screen on McCain.
And now they're trying to go at McCain on defense. That's why Jimmy set the screen and roll.
Marks on the attack, lost it. Down with Hartenstein. Digging in Wallace. We have a jump ball. Fox that right ankle injury. Similar height. Wallace an inch or so shorter. Thunder get the toss. Alexander pump. Window for 2. 9 in a row.
Oh, no,
OKC.
Mike. You can't just say window for 2. He switched hands, left leg, made it off the glass with a windmill layup.
I like it.
Ridiculous.
That's it at the table. Out of bounds.
It's the Jordans you got.
I went to the Jordans tonight.
I saw.
Nice pull by you. Fashion plate. See Jamal tie a tie. Best in the league. SGA working inside. Traffic. Wallace, 3 seconds. So he